If you want to buy a property right in 2025 and beyond, I am going to use this property as a benchmark to reveal what your property must have to guarantee a safe investment. And I'll also show you the flaws with this property so you can have better eyes to say no to rubbish shopping for a massive investment. Now, if this is the first time of coming across my channel, my name is Walz and I am an architect with over 6 years of experience post my master's degrees in architecture. And now I have a lot of designs, luxury designs that I've spread across Nigeria that I've designed and sold worth billions of naira. And so this channel, this video is to help you understand what you should buy, what you should not buy, and give you an eye for clean real estate that would bring you good investment for your money without you having any issues in the future with demolition or any such thing like that. Now, before we get into this video, let me tell you one way that I can help you. You see, there are a lot of developers and agents who sell you properties or sell you lands without disclosing certain things that you should not do when you buy the land, or certain properties that you should not acquire before you go ahead to acquire them. And now this video is going to explain some of those things to you. I created a video that has surpassed over 6,000 views in the space of a few days that was critiquing a certain real estate project in Lagos. This particular video is going to give you insight of the things that you should look out for before you buy a property. It should give you an idea of the kind of properties that you should invest your money in. Now, I created another video that exposed the things that real estate developers will not tell you, and it can cost you a lot of money if the government should begin clamping down on such properties. Usually, my clients pay me millions of naira to help them to acquire right, but I know that not a lot of people can, pay for my service, and so I created a product called the Review. Inside this product, you'll see a lot of information that's going to help you buy right. You'll see information that will help you build on half a plot rightly. You see information that will help you build on 300 meters square plus of land rightly, and a whole lot of building regulations that you need to abide by. Now, this project was located in Abuja, and in Abuja, you cannot do certain things. You have to build by the regulations. As you can see here, if you don't build to approval standard, if you don't build to setback standards, your building can be demolished. A whole lot of developers in Lagos State do not abide by this, and I'm using this video as an example so that you see what is right. Now, I'll also be revealing the flaws in this video, but let's get right into it.
Right here in the city of Abuja. This project is located in Jabi, Abuja, and as you recall, a couple of months back we toured this amazing estate, and you could see our...
First of all, before we go in, you see that this particular channel is showing you how this estate was before, and it has shown you how the estate is currently. Now, what I want you to take note of is when you want to buy a property in Nigeria, the best bet is you buy a property when it's in this building stage. The reason is you have access to select your own type of finishing, and so you don't need to buy a property that you don't like the finishing and then you start breaking and you start doing some kind of renovations when you buy a brand new properties. If you go through some of the comment section on this video, you'll see a whole lot of people were not in agreement with the kind of finishing that was used for this project. So this is just me showing you that there are people who build and give you access to buy before the building is completed, and that's the kind of property that you should be looking at buying.
Told you earlier on, you should wait till we're done. So we're done with this project and recently commissioned it. This project was developed by 715 Lekki. In this amazing community, you could see we have the 5-bedroom.
If you take a look at this, there are some people who say these buildings are very close. Can you compare this building or these buildings to this building or this building or this building? Absolutely not. These buildings were built to approval standard. Now, as an architect with experience, I can see from here that these buildings have been evenly spaced to the minimum setbacks that are required, and they are allowed to do this kind of setback because they have built as an estate. And when you're building as an estate, there are certain things that you can do in terms of the setback that will allow you to get away with this kind of setback. So according to the building regulations, they have built within those regulations. And as we proceed in the video, you would also see that the back has enough space between the waterway and the building, which can be used for anything of your own desire.
detached, we have the 4-bedroom penthouse, and we have 3-bedroom apartment with amazing features. In this estate, there's a concierge, you have the clubhouse, there's a gym, there's a pool, there's a jetty where you can park your boats, and then of course the most amazing feature is this rooftop lounge where you could sit out and
Now, something that I want to point out here is he has said a lot of things that are within this estate. There is a boat club, there's gym, there's playground. There are a lot of things. Now, what I want to point out looking at this view is you are not only seeing triplexes in this estate, you are seeing terraces and you are seeing blocks of flats. Now, this is something that I call even making the playground even for a lot of people, because you see buildings being developed in Lekki and you only see a particular type of building and they only want a certain amount of a certain class of people who can buy those properties. Now the downside to that is that they are still not building to the development regulations, but these particular estates, they have incorporated terraces, blocks of flats, triplexes. They've also put different amenities and they've still built within the approval standard. If you want to know what it means to build within the approval standard, that's why I created a program called The Review. You can click the link below and get access to it. You see all the information that you need that will help you to know that, okay, this building is right for me. This building is according to the approval standard. So let's keep watching.
have a view of the famous Jabi Lake. And for the villas right here, which we'll be touring today, you have a space at the back for the swimming pool, and of course you can see the view of the water from your villa. So guys, just join me on the tour. Let's check out what this 5-bedroom villa looks like. Let's go on the tour, guys.
First off, I want to say the choice of tiles that they've used in this house is off for me. It looks like a glorified set of toilet tiles, just the larger version. That's how it looks like. This color is not befitting for a 750 million naira house. But if you keep on going into the video, you would listen and hear the guy say that there was a time where you could buy this property, that's a triplex, for 500 million naira. And that's a whopping 250 million naira difference. And that's why I said, if you want to buy a property, be on the lookout for properties that are currently being built so that you could put in your own interior design taste into that project, and not when they've already developed it to a taste which you do not like, and then you either have to bear with that so that you don't waste money, or you have enough money, you buy and then you renovate the whole thing to your taste. This kitchen is awful. It's awful in the sense that it does not look befitting for a 750 million naira kitchen. This particular cabinet should have been taken up to the ceiling. That's number one. Number two, because you're spending huge amounts of money, on this property, I would have expected that maybe there's some mechanism that if you pull out from the cabinet, you'll be able to climb up and get access to the top cabinet. If that is not the case, then I want to believe that maybe there is space for where they can put a ladder and you have to be using a movable ladder to get to these top places. But the tile choice is not good. There are so many vertical and horizontal lines. It's not fine, yet it's busy. So many lines that are distracting, and it would have been better if they had gone with a bolder color. This is kind of dull and it's not befitting for this kind of kitchen. Now the backsplash should have had a contrast, because this is a light color, this is light color white, this is also white, so it just makes it seem bland. It could have been better if there was contrast here, and that would have brought out the light in this kitchen. The same thing with the kitchen island. It's just white. A little bit of Carrara marble would have given it a different kind of finish. That's what I'm going to say about this view. Let's continue. This is a hideous, double side fridge. They could have incorporated, inbuilt fridge that would look like it's a cabinet door that is in front, and so when you open it, you now get access to the fridge, because it's 750 million naira. Now, aside that, the fridge seems to be missing is just dancing in the space, and this is not ideal for a 750 million naira apartment. Also, this cabinet that is up here, it would have been good if it were to be a different color. Mixing things up would give that form of interesting feel to the property. Let's continue.
So guys, welcome to the 5-bedroom villa. This is the guest toilet. This particular villa is not up on the market for sale, but I'm just trying to give you a view of what our 5-bedroom villas right here in the waterfront looks like. Remember, in the 715 Lakeside, we have different faces. We have 1-bed to 3-bed apartments. We have 4-bedroom penthouses. We have 4-bedroom terraces in our other faces. And of course, we have 6-bedroom detached villas with 2 rooms BQ, all facing the lake. So I'm just giving you a view of this 5-bed just to have an idea of what we'll be delivering in our other faces as well. So when you come into this, you could see the spacious living room. Just check out the spacious living room, the track lights. You have the Bluetooth speakers. Look at the LED lights as well. The POP finishing is amazing. So the concept you had here is right from your living room, you can have a view of the lake. Do you understand? So right here is your dining area. So as you wake up in the morning, when you're having breakfast with your family or you're having lunch or dinner, you have a view of the Jabi Lake. You can look at the beautiful Jabi Lake just right in front of you. So let's go.
I like the way the layout of the sitting room is. That's the sitting room, and then next to it is the dining. So all of you have that view of the lake. And I also like the fact that the staircase did not, fall into the sitting room. So if we go back a bit, you would see that the staircase is not, entering into the living space. And so when you come down, you can easily go to the dining, you can go to the kitchen without you interfering with the things that are happening within the sitting room. And I like this layout because we are kind of private people, and there are so many designs that they do in Lekki that when you step down, you have to pass through the sitting room before you get into the dining. And I don't like that for people who are upstairs and they just want to come downstairs, mind their business without having to interfere with whatever activity is going on in the sitting room.
The spacious living room. Just check out the spacious living room, the track lights. You have the Bluetooth speakers. Look at the LED lights as well. The POP finishing is amazing. So the concept you had here is right from your living room, you can have a view of the lake. Do you understand? So right here is your dining area. So as you wake up in the morning, when you're having breakfast with your family or you're having lunch or dinner, you have a view of the Jabi Lake. You can look at the beautiful Jabi Lake just right in front of you. So let's go outside. Let me show you. So right at your back space, there's a boys' quarter at the back, and this space right here, you could actually do a garden or you could do a swimming pool.
Can you see that there's enough space for your children to play? A lot of real estate properties in Lagos don't have this kind of space, and everything will be concrete. So I like the fact that this particular one is grass. You don't necessarily need a swimming pool because the clubhouse already has a swimming pool, and so your children can play here and they can be safe. And you can also see that there is a walkway here. Now this walkway is for everybody in the estate, and so that means even if you don't get the opportunity to buy any of these 5-bedroom triplexes because you don't have the finance for it, you still can come here as an owner of one of the 1-bedroom flats, 2-bedroom flats, 3-bedroom flats, or 4-bedroom terraces, and you can enjoy the view of the lake. Now I know that this lake looks dirty, okay, and that's one of the reasons why you need to ask questions before you buy the property. Am I paying service charge? Does the service charge cover the cleaning of the lake? All these kind of things will help you to decide whether or not this property is worth the amount that they are asking for. But aside that, Jabi Lake is a man-made lake. It was done in 2015. The main purpose why they did it was to give Abuja residents water, but over the years it has turned into a tourist attraction. And so I like the fact that they've been able to monetize this, but the developers now who have gotten this property built here, they need to ensure that they are able to take care of the lake and it's not dirty. If not, it's going to be breeding mosquitoes, germs, and all these other kind of things. But aside that, lovely location.
Like the house right behind you, you could do a pool or you could do a garden, anything you want to. It's your house. So this 5-bed villas, you have space for over 3 to 4 car park space.
I mean, look at the space between the buildings now. You don't get this in Lagos because a lot of people are not building to regulations. In Abuja, you can't try this. If you watched my other video, I said this exact thing, that you have to build according to the regulations in Abuja. And this is one thing that I like this particular YouTube channel for, Comfort Properties. All the buildings that he shows are according to approval standard. But I know that because I am an architect, I have an understanding of space and how everything looks like. If you don't have an understanding of space and how and what a certain size looks like, then you need to get the review, which is in the first link below. I explain every single thing, how you're able to understand space planning and look at the building and know if it's to approval standard or not, and know all the things that you need to get informed with before you buy a property or before you build.
So let's check out the kitchen. And did I also mention in these 5 villas, we made provision for an elevator for you. So if you look at here, let me show you, come. So this space is made for your elevator. So you can decide to put an elevator, or if you want to block it off, you can block it off. You can see it's a board. So
I have a problem with the fact that when you come out of the elevator, there's something like a step. It should have just been, a flat, it should have been on a flat level. That's number one. Number two, I don't know how tall this guy is, but he does not seem to be very tall. And I don't know if those who are very tall, this is enough headroom for them, where you are also being made to step up again. That's something that is not sitting well with me.
let's say you buy something and you want to put an elevator later on, you can do that. And to your right, you have the kitchen. So look at the kitchen, just check out how spacious and cozy it looks. You can see this the island is there. You could make up so a meal sit. We're gonna have bar stools where you can see.
We already spoke about this kitchen not being, beautiful. So let's just skip through and let's see some other things that he says.
Right there as well. And while you're
So that is the kitchen store. I like that there's a kitchen store. And I like that there's this blank wall. You can put a TV there. So if you're in the kitchen and you're cooking and you want to, watch some recipes, you have this blank wall to utilize.
cooking, you have Bluetooth speakers where you can listen to music, and obviously we did a fridge here for you. So in the new faces, the 6-bed villas is as big as this, and it has 2 rooms BQ and is in the market for 750 million naira. So let me show you the rooms up. So on the first floor, we have 3 rooms and 1 family lounge. So if you were to put an elevator, this is where the lift would.
Can you see this particular side is flat? So you come up and then you're on the flat level. You don't need to step down once you come out from the lift. So it means that nobody's falling on this level. And you can see that the height difference here is okay.
Down there, this is the lift. It's going to bring you up here. So this is your second living room space, or the family lounge, where you get to sit and then enjoy the view of the famous Jabi Lake. Look at the POP finishing, the LED lights is amazing.
This family lounge is bigger than a lot of family lounge in Lagos real estate. So this is quite a sizable space, and there's cross ventilation also. Nicely done. Apart from the tiling is horrible.
Just come in, let me show you. So right here you can see the beautiful serene view of the Jabi Lake. It's amazing. I mean, this is what you want to wake up to. So you're tired of just buying properties where you wake up and you're seeing blocks everywhere. No, you want to wake up to a different feel. So we at 715 Lakeside, they're giving you a different kind of living. You understand? So when you wake up, you are waking up to this beautiful nature. Just look at it. It's very amazing. And then right here, you can see the boardwalk. So this is the boardwalk. So in the morning, if you want to take an exercise, you can just take an exercise around the boardwalk, guys. So let me show you the 3 rooms on this floor. And obviously, I didn't mention these are all matched floors. So it's quite when there's water, it doesn't slip or anything. See? So it's a beautiful floors. I love the tiling as well. It's amazing. Nice work, 715. So let me show you the 3 rooms on this floor. So we start off first. You have like a box room. This is a proper box room. Wherever you want to do, you can see. Just look at it. There's a proper box room. Whatever you want to do here, you can keep all the things, all the family stuff there.
I like that there's a box room. So it means that even if the rooms are small, which the rooms are not small, even if the rooms were to be small, you could keep things here. Now the rooms are sizable, but there is no space for you to put your boxes because there is a box room. So brilliant. Everyone in the house can keep boxes here, keep storage items, anything that will constitute nuisance inside the rooms can be kept there. So if you're looking for a property, this is something that you should be looking for, something that has a box room, extra space.
And then on the first, this is the first room. You can see the first room you also have a view of the water. So imagine waking up to this beautiful serene view of the famous Jabi Lake. You can see. So in this property, you really don't even need blinds. All you need to do is just wake up to this beautiful view. It's really, really amazing. You can see right over there, that's a phase 2 project. And like I mentioned, we have different phases coming up. So the best time to key into them is off plan, because we have over 24 months payment plan with an initial deposit of 30%. You can own any of our waterfront projects. You can see we have the villas there, we have the 1 to 3 bed apartments, the shore, and we have the residences. There's a whole lot of projects we are launching right off the shores of the Jabi Lake. So if you're interested, don't forget to call me. Let me show you more.
I would have preferred if these sliding doors were higher than this. Now, this is a regular door height, 2.1 meters. If it were 2.4 or higher, it adds to the beauty of the property, and it also gives that sense of grandeur for the property. So 2.1 door height for a property that is 750 million naira. I feel they could have done better with the quality of materials used and the standard heights used. They should have used 2.1 and not, they should have used 2.4 and above and not 2.1.
To comment. So all the rooms are fully en suite. This is a bathroom for this. You have the vanity and then the WC, and also
This bathroom is actually, choky for a 750 million naira property. Also, I would say the window is far from where the wash and basin is, and there is no mirror in this. There's no mirror in this bathroom. They should have put a mirror. Now, even if you decide to put a mirror yourself, because of the distance between the window here and where the wash and basin is, it will seem kind of off, because you cannot use the mirror, to check out your face well, because the lighting is poor. So they should have put, mirror lights on either side, so that if you now want to put mirror by yourself, you can put the mirror. Or they should have put provision. They should have made provision for that here.
come out. So when you come out here, you can see there's a playground area for the kids.
I like that there's a playground area. You would not see a lot of estates in Nigeria, in Lagos, with this kind of play area. Now, this reminds me of a project that I was called upon in 2022. So, a particular developer wanted to take over an estate that was in a very dilapidated state. And so, we had done multiple designs, and they were looking for the most profitable. They were not looking for, okay, how can we incorporate different sets of people here and give people a certain kind of feel. And it was in Lagos. We did designs that had 2 bedroom flats, 3 bedroom flats, that had a duplex and had a pent floor, so many variations. And the one that they stuck with was just semi-detached duplexes. And the reason why I say this is that when we did that design, we tried to say, let's incorporate play areas, let's incorporate shopping malls and all this. And they said, no, we need to maximize the amount of money that will be made. And that's why I like this particular estate, because they were able to provide for 2 bedroom flats, 1 bedroom flats, 3 bedroom flats, 4 bedroom terraces, and the highest value, which is the 5 bedroom triplex. And they also have playground. So I like that about this estate.
Lovely view. And you have like where you could walk around. You can see, just come out, sit out in the evening. That's an amazing view. I should show you. I really cross ventilation coming. Agree with me, by the way. So it came up, and everyone right here in Abuja is interested in wanting the waterfront. So this is the first waterfront project, and guess what? We are fully sold out. In this project, we have just a couple of terraces and apartments. None of the villas right here is available. Just terraces, and some of the apartments are available on resale. You understand? So this is the bathroom. Same thing here. You have the vanity, the WC, and then
I feel you see this same this same wash and basin does not have any provision for mirror light here, and no provision for mirror. So you cannot even use it well to see yourself and everything. You can see even the choice of tiles are dull, and it's a small space. I would have preferred brighter choice of tiles. I think maybe they were trying to avoid the, typical white. You don't need to use white. White is not the only bright color. So I feel that could have been done better. The choice of tiles should have been done better. and the positioning of the basin, they should have put mirror or mirror light there.
Then you have a walk-in shower as well. So 3 rooms on this floor, and we have 2 rooms on the last floor. Let me show you what the masters looks like. So guys, I'm about to show you the last room, which is the masters. Let me know what you think about this masters room. Comment. Wow, just check out how spacious the masters room is. Obviously, if you're buying a house this price, actually when we started this was going for around 500 million when we started.
You heard him say this was going for around 500 million. So that would have been the best time to purchase this property so that you would finish it to your taste. Now, I don't like the way this master bedroom is laid out, because the main reason why you should buy this property is because of the view, and not because you just want to buy a property. Because the positioning of where the bed is totally off. I feel this particular wall is where they're going to put the bed head, because here looks like where they're going to put the media wall. This is the TV cable and all, and this is a small media wall for a master bedroom. Now, it should have been better if this also was not a short window. It should have been better if it was a ceiling to floor window, and then the bed is going to be looking directly at this view, so that by the time you wake, you can see the view when you click on the automatic button for the curtains to open, and you know that yes, I bought this property for this particular view. And so the way this has been laid out is not the best. It could have been better. Choice of tiles also very, very off. So let's continue.
And then we're sold out on this project. Look at how spacious the 5-bedroom detached villa is. Look at.
It's not always about space. It's about how is the layout, how was it planned. And so if you go about buying, you just want a very big space, and it's not something that is well planned, then what's the point of that big space if it's not functional, if it's not very functional, if it's not optimal? That's what you should look out for.
How spacious the master's room is.
Can you see this particular wall cannot be the wall for the master bed, because it's towards this left side of the wall, and it's going to be so small and so compact, and the bed is going to be towards one corner, and the whole space is going to be very big. So the layout of this master bedroom is not giving it at all.
You check out the LED light. You have, so this place right here is for the blinds. So we're gonna have automated blinds. You can see there are some few smart systems here where you can control the light. You could see for your lights and all of that. There's gonna be ACs. You want to control that as well. And right here you have this walk-in closet. So this is for the walk-in closet for the his and ours. So there's a walk-in closet. So your wife could have one place, and then you also have the place as a master's. Look at how special it is.
I like that there is a walk-in closet that is separate from the room space. So the room is big, yes, but not properly planned. But there's a separate space for the walk-in closet, which makes sense. And if you go, you see that there's still extra space if you want to add more closet space. So in terms of the size for the closet, good job done.
Check out how beautiful the lights inside as well. Check out the LED lights. They're all amazing. Check out the furnitures. It's really amazing, guys. So you just have a space over there, maybe for your shoes. You could put your shoes. You could put a rack here for your shoes. Just have all of this for your shoes, a shoe rack or something. Just have that here. The master's room is so spacious, and of course, it's the view for me. The view is everything in this house. So let me show you. Before I show you the view, I want to show you the master's bathroom. So when you come in here, you have the master's bathroom where you have a tub. We actually fit a bath.
So in the last video that I did, which was reacting to a 630 million naira property, I complained that the bathtub did not have a niche for putting your soap dish and everything. This one has, so kudos to them. And this one also has towel racks. That video, there was no towel rack. But I also believe that this particular wall should have been celebrated to highlight the feature of this bathtub, and not just tile everything the same dull color. This bathroom is dull. Now, if they went with this style for other bathrooms, then they should have, done something different for the masters at least. That's what I don't like about this master's bathroom.
So in case you're not a fan of a shower, but I like showers, so this is the bathtub for you. There's a WC, you have the washer, and then if you want to take a quick shower, you just come here, turn on the shower. The rain shower is nice. I like the recessed lighting they did here, You just check out. There's a recessed lights here, and obviously where you can put your soap and all of that. This property is amazing, and I can't wait to show you what we'll be delivering in our phase 2 and our other phases. So let me show you the view from the masters. So this is the view you get from the masters, guys. So this is why you're paying so much amount of money for this.
Did you hear him? This is why you're paying so much amount of money for it. But for you to get the view, you need to step out of your room first. That is a no-no for me. So all in all, if you had bought this property early on when they started this project, you would have bought it for 500 million naira. That would be a steal compared to what is being sold in Lagos, 600 million, 700 million. They are not following the setbacks. The building does not have any form of greenery, grass, or concrete. So this is a better deal. And the reason why I like this, like I said, because it was built to the setback standard. The estate has different amenities for the children to play and for you to also enjoy yourself. So all in all, I'll rate this property a 6/10 because it was not well finished, but for location and for building to the approval setbacks and every single thing, I'm going to give you a green light, like, okay, buy this property. But if you bought late at 750, I feel that's going to be a rip off. And so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe for more videos like this, because eventually I'm going to show you designs that blow all these ones out of the water and are to approval standard. If you want to watch something like that, then make sure you subscribe to see the videos when I post something like this. So if you want to buy a property and you've not gotten your hands on the review, I don't know what you're waiting for. Get your hands on the review so that you can know what you should be looking forward to seeing in a property, how you can know the approval setbacks that a building is meant to have, so that you buy right and you save yourself from any future hassle. See you in the next video.